Hi, my name is Tracy. Welcome. I'm going to take you through a Pilates hour workout today. It's going to be intermediate, and I can give you some modifications. If you feel like the exercise that we're doing is too difficult, just follow the modifications and they should be suitable. Also, if you ever feel pain during a workout, that's your body's cue telling you to stop what you're doing. You should never feel pain and work through it during Pilates. What you might feel is a localized discomfort in the muscle from the muscle getting tired from working, and that's a different kind of feeling than pain. So just keep that in mind as you do your workout. All right, so let's get started. I want you to lie down on your back. We're going to fold our knees and we're going to rest the bottoms of our feet on the floor, and I'm going to take you into your shoulder girdle because we work on stabilizing them throughout the entire workout. So join me. Lie on your back. Knees are going to bend, feet flat, hip width apart. Reach your arms directly above you to the ceiling. Now as you're lying on your back, you actually elevate your blades off the mat. They elevate up and then they pull back down. So instead of your head, your shoulders, your neck, it's just the shoulder girdle. See, heads down, blades move away from center spine, blades reconnect. They elevate, they come back down. They lift up, they come back down. Inhale, exhale, do 5. Do 4. Feel like a loosening right in the center of the back between the blades. 3. 2 more. They elevate up. They come back down. Last one. Okay, now after you lift up, thumbs rotate out like you're screwing a light bulb into the socket. Thumbs in, then blades down. Elevate, rotate thumbs out, rotate them in. Shoulder blades down. Shoulder blade slaps into your mat. Up, out, in, down. Up and out, in and down. Your whole spine just keeps lengthening on the mat. Head away from tailbone. And 4, up and out, in and down. 3 more, up and out, in and down. 2 more, up and out, in and down. Last one. Awesome. Okay, take your hands behind your head and your neck. Elbows stay far and wide to the sides. Head floats. Elevate your head up and really pull those abdominals deeply into the spine. They elongate into the spine and down. Head floats up and down. Continue like this. If you have a weak muscles in the neck area, you just continue here. Now if you want to challenge developing strength, lift, reach the arms long. In and down. Lift and reach. Really scoop core tight. In, down. Lift and reach. In and down. Lift and reach. In and down. Core is scooping deeply into your back. 4 more. Lift and reach. In, down. 3. Abdominal scoop in right under the ribs in front. 2 more. And last one. Excellent. Lower to your mat. Take your arms down by your sides. We're going to shrug your shoulders. I'll do it seated so you can see what's happening. You're on your back still. And then what I want you to do, shrug shoulders towards ears as you're lying on the mat, and then gently release down. So you're going to shrug shoulders towards ears, and then release them down. That's it. Shrug them up, release any tension. We want to get out of our upper trapezius muscles. We want to stay in the middle traps, mid-back, lower trap fibers. We overuse all these other muscles at the top sides of the neck. 3. They elevate up, they lower down. 2 more. They elevate up, and then they lower down. Last one. Excellent. Okay, next, you're still on your back. Left arm stretches really long by side of left hip. Take the right hand to the side of the left ear. You're on your back still, you're lying down, and you're just going to do a gentle little stretch. Now keep elongating the left fingertips along the floor. Lengthen the fingertips all the way down towards the left ankle or heel. Stretch the side of the neck long as you're lying on the mat on your back. Breathe. Release side of neck. We're going to get into the sternocleidomastoid muscles. Breathing in, exhale, center. Dropping your arm. Now, take the left hand. You're on your back, lying on the mat. Take left hand by right ear. Stretch right fingertips super long, all the way down towards right heel. And slowly just allow your head to drop down to the left shoulder as we stretch left side of neck. Soften your jaw. Soften your facial muscles. Relax the lips. And breathe. Inhale, exhale. Gently release head. Now come back center. All right, so you're still lying on your back. What I want you to do for the next exercise, we're going to do a bridge, neutral spine. So you don't want your heels like that. That's too close. You don't want your heels way there. You don't want your kneecaps falling in together. Hip joints align with knee joints, align with your ankles. Give yourself a little space between your glutes and your heels. Stretch the arms long by sides. Your point, think of a pedestal across mid-upper back. Those blades that slapped up and down, your body weight rests across there. And then we don't want to put pressure into the back of our neck. So you're tightening your abdominals, you're lengthening into the spine. Stretch your palms into the mat. You're pressing your palms and through the finger points into the floor. Knees are just right in line with your hip sockets. Inhale to prepare. Now I want you to lift the pelvis. Your two hip bones are straight aligned all the way across. Engage your glutes so that the hamstrings don't fire up too much and cramp. And then you go straight down again. Elevate up. Work on pelvic stability. Straight back down. Lifting up. Straight back down. Think of stretching, elongating from shoulders through hips. Lengthen, press hip bones to sky to stretch from front of thighs all the way past the knees. And down 7. Neutral bridge, up and down. 6. I'm tightening the core to my back. And 5. Elevate up. Straight back down. 4 more. Elevate up. Straight back down. 3 more. 2 more times. Go straight up. Straight down. Last one. Okay, bring your pelvis to the mat. Now, we are going to do the precursor to spinal mobility, articulating our spine. So what I want you to do, these 2 hip points, they pull deeper into the mat. Your tailbone lengthens away from you. Think of your tailbone stretching towards the knees. Think of your navel lengthening away from the knees. And then release. Low back stretches long into the mat. That's called posterior pelvic tilt. Anterior pelvic tilt. Your low back is elevating away from the mat. And then the low back connects. We want mobility in our spine. We're working on lumbar spine right now. Low back. Good. Tighten the core. Connect front to back body. And then release. Pelvic tilt back. Release for 4. Now you're initiating from these really deep intrinsic abdominals. 3. And 2. Okay. Tilting back. Posterior tilt. Feel the length in your spine. Now you're pushing into the big toe, the little toe. You scoop and just think of pulling from vertebra to vertebra. Sacrum lifts, tailbone lifts, back of pelvis lifts. Now little by little, each vertebra is going to lift away from the mat. Rest your body weight across shoulder blades. Think of opening across front of breastbone, sternum, collarbones wide. Inhale, feel ribs expand laterally. So we're using our true breathing muscle, our diaphragm, ribs expand. Now you're going to exhale, tighten your core, let the air flow out of the lungs, and roll down sequentially. If any of you have hardware or spinal fusion with rods in your back, you're not going to articulate, and you already know that. You would just keep doing your straight lifts. Now exhale, peel down, vertebra by vertebra. Abdominals connect all the way through. Pelvic tilt, peel up segment by segment. Working on articulating the spine. We're going to release through the breastbone and just stretch through each vertebra. Make space between each one of those spinal segments. Inhale, collarbones wide, feel open. Arms reach long. And then exhale as you roll. Vertebra by vertebra all the way down. Let's do 3 more. Breathing in at the top. Now exhale. Roll back down. 2 more. Peel up, segment by segment. Open shoulders, chest. Inhale. Now exhale as you feel those abdominals really deepening. Last one. Breathing in with across shoulders, chest. Exhale. Peel down vertebra by vertebra. Awesome. Okay, next exercise that I want you to do. Just reach under the kneecaps. Inhale. Peel head, neck, shoulders. Breathe into the space between your 2 blades in mid-back. Exhale, release. 2 more. Breathing in. Exhale, release. Last one. Breathing in. And exhale, release. Good job. Now, feet are on the ground. We're going to take left leg straight up. Your 2 hip bones are going to stay straight, level, all the way across. We have to scoop into our core. And then we have to activate our right glute to help support the back of the leg. So I want you to press palms into the floor. And then I want you to elevate straight up. Think of the kneecap in line over the second toe. And straight down. Both hips come down at once. You're being careful not to go down hip to hip. You don't want your pelvis to go on level. Straight up, straight down. Straight up, straight down. 7, 6. Hips are straight across. 5, 4. Pelvis is stable. 3. 2 more. Last one. Now pulse. 8, 7, and 6, and 5, and 4, 3, 2. Last one. Fold the knee. Now bring pelvis down to the mat. Sway knees side to side. Release that low back for a moment. Again, realign. Knees are just right over the ankles. Heels are a little bit away from your glutes. Okay, this time, right leg up in the air. Now, keep the 2 hip points straight and level. Your abdominals really scoop in deeply. Go straight into the air, straight back down. The hips come down simultaneously. We don't roll one side before the other. Keep even. Good. Straight up and down for 6. Weight is across mid-back. No weight in neck. 5, 4, 3. Squeeze that left glute so you don't cramp your leg. 2. Good. Now, last one. Pulse. 8 and 7, 6, 5, and 4, and 3. 2 more. Last one. We're going to fold that knee, and then we're going to bring our pelvis straight down to the mat. Awesome. Hug in for a sec. Side to side. Rock it across low back. Now, you're going to hug the knees in, and then what I want you to do, take the left leg straight out. Now, if your back lifts up, that means you need to keep the leg higher to the sky. The lower the leg, the harder the abdominals work, the harder the low back works. We're going to take our outside hand to outside of ankle. The other hand goes to the inside of our knee. Open your shoulders and your chest. Now you're really scooping the core tight. Shoulders open. Relax your neck. Collarbones wide. Inhale. Now we're going to switch it. Guide the inside of the knee in line with your hip socket. Breathing in. Now exhale. Really scoop core tight. Inhale. Now exhale. Point your toes. And 7, and 6. Breathing in for 2. Exhale for 2, and 6, and 5. Inhale, and exhale. 4 more, and inhale, and exhale. 3 more, and inhale, and exhale. 2 more, and inhale, and exhale. Good, last one. And bring the knees in. If you have any knee issues, just reach under so you don't put pressure on the joint. Good. Relax your head and your neck for a moment. If you want to modify the next exercise, keep your head down on your mat. You don't have to lift up. Scoop your core tight. Either keep head down or you're going to peel up. Now, double leg stretch. Breathing in. Now we're going to exhale the air out. Low back stays on the mat. Exhale the air out. Point toes, breathing in. Exhale. Breathing in, back is long. Exhale. And 6. 5. Really stretch that spine. 4 more. Scoop those abdominals. 3. Breathing in. And 2. Breathe. Pump the air out of the lungs. Exhale. Last one. Breathing in. Now, exhale. Excellent. Okay, next exercise. We're going to come up to a seated position. What I want you to do for this next exercise, take your hands behind your knees. And then I'm going to have you do a little C curve into your low back. So, C curve, and then elevate up. Here's your low back. Here's the back of your pelvis. So you're just going to peel back, tighten the core, elongate up, peel back, zipper up, tighten the core. Now lift and lengthen. Exhale, tighten through here. String lifts through top of head. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Okay. Now, if you want to modify, take hands behind the backs of your thighs. And when you roll down to the mat, you put pressure against the thighs, and that's going to guide you as you lengthen to the mat. Inhale, arms reach behind you. Circle around, take hands behind your thighs, tighten your core. Exhale and roll up. Modification, peel back, press against the thighs, elongate spine into mat. Relax head, neck, shoulders. Arms circle around, take them behind your thighs, roll up. That's modified. Okay, you want to make it harder? You're going to take the legs straight out on your mat. You're scooping your abdominals all the way into your spine. You take the arms, you stretch the arms forward. You peel into the back of your pelvis. You're zipping those abdominals into the spine. Roll back. Stretch arms behind you. You're going to circle those arms around. Inhale, exhale. Peel up over legs. Stack, wall behind, round, peel back. Excellent. Inhale, exhale, roll through your spine. Stack it up tall, round. Feel those core muscles. Press heels into floor. Inhale and exhale. Stack your spine up tall. Inhale, exhale. Stack up tall. And 4. Roll down vertebra by vertebra. Inhale, exhale. And 3. Peeling back, and 2 more. Inhale, exhale, use your core. Good, last one. Peel back. Breathing in, exhale, come on up. Sit up tall. Good. Next exercise. You're sitting with your legs in front. Take your hands onto your shoulders for a moment. Now what I want you to do, your sits bones are equal on the mat. I have you touching your shoulders so you don't cheat. Head away from tailbone. Inhale, feel ribs expand. Exhale, return to the center. So you're gonna inhale, ribs expand. Exhale, return to the center. 4 more. The sits bones do not move. Pelvis is stable on the mat. 3. Breathing in. And then you exhale. 2 more. Inhale, exhale, back center. Last one. Inhale, exhale, back center. If you want to deepen the stretch, flex your toes like that. Flex feet. Take your arms straight out to your sides. Okay, stretch top of head away from your tailbone. Now you're going to do a little rotation to one side. Squeeze the air out of your lungs. Inhale, spine lengthens. Now, inhale, reach spine. Lengthen, energy goes through your fingertips. We don't want to break energy at our wrists. Keep those wrists neutral, straight. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Inhale, lift and lengthen. And 4. And 3. Stretch head away from tailbone. And 2. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Gently bring those arms down. Excellent. Next exercise. I want you to take your hands behind you on the mat. I want you to modify. Your knees are going to bend. The bottoms of your feet are going to push down into your mat. You're going to keep your fingers wide apart, and you're going to distribute the weight from the palms. It's like they're going to be little suction cups, and then that goes across your mid-upper back, and it's going to go across the shoulder girdle. And then you're keeping chest open, your hands, fingers face towards heels. Bring the hands a little bit wider than your shoulders, down by sides of body. Now I want you to just go push your hands into the ground, engage your glutes, and then elevate your pelvis straight up off the mat. And then you're going to lower straight back down. So you're going to lift up, tighten your core, scoop your core, and your glutes are working too. Good. Lower down, lifting up. Look straight ahead, back and neck is long, and down. 6, and down. Good. 5. Now you could continue like that, or you can make it more difficult by placing your feet on the mat like that. Your legs are straight, and you're going to lift up. 4, really feel front of thighs lengthen, engage, lengthen through backs of thighs. Straight back down. 3 more, straight up, and straight back down. Your pelvis is stable. 2 more. Remember, modification, knees are bent. Last one, straight up, straight down. Okay, now we're going to really engage our glutes. Scoop the abdominals deeply to your back. Stretch up to the top of your head. Palms push away. Energy line across mid-upper back. Collarbones wide across front. Pelvis comes up. You're going to lift one leg up, and then you're going to bring it down. Lift the other leg up, and bring it down. If you want to modify, bend it in, bring it down, bend it in, bring it down, make it harder, straight up, and straight down. Rest on those heels, straight up, straight down, switch sides, and 5. Straight back down. 4, pelvis is level, steady, and down, and 3. Good job. 2 more. Lifting up, lowering down. Last one. Lift, and down, and lift, and down. Lower pelvis. Good job. Take hands behind your thighs. Little C curve back. Open shoulders, chest. Exhale. Inhale, last 2. Exhale. Inhale, 1 more. And come up. Good. Turn. I'm going to have you stack your knees one over the other. Now notice the alignment. Shoulder. We don't want the shoulder over the elbow. We don't want the shoulder way back here. Energy line. Your chest is open. Your shoulder is above your elbow. Hand presses the mat away. Your knees are stacked. Now, we don't want to scrunch either side of our ribs. We need both sides of our body to remain long and stretched. So what I want you to do, you're going to take harder, hand behind your head and your neck, easier, hand across your center. And then you're going to lift up. We're strengthening our shoulder girdle support. Lower down, again, harder. You're going to go like that, lift and down. Elevate up and down. Good. 6, lifting up, lowering down. And 5, lift and down. Good. 4 more, lift and down. And 3, lift and down. 2 more, and lift and down. Last one, lift and down. Excellent job. Now, your 2 legs are going to extend straight out in front of you. And then what I want you to do, your legs are stacked, one over the other. Your heels are together. Your collarbones are wide. Hand could be on your hip for support. For extra stability, modified, you would take your hand to the floor. Okay, you want to make it harder? Take your hand behind your head, your neck. We're going to point our toes. And then what we do, we're keeping the spine long. You're going to flex your foot twice. Exhale, exhale. Now point to go back. Exhale, pulse, pulse. Inhale, take it back. Exhale, pulse, pulse. Inhale, back. No motion except the leg. So if you were to do it and not be stable, it would go like this. It would look like pelvis is moving. So we want to control the pelvis. Just move the leg by scooping your core to your spine. And 5. Point the toes back. 4 more. Point the toes back. And 3. Point the toes back. And 2. Point the toes back. Last one. Excellent. Okay, now take your hand to your hip, and then you're going to just take the hand and stretch your leg for a second. Bring your heel towards your glute. Press your hip bones forward and get a nice release through the front of your hip and thigh. Excellent. Take your leg out long. Point your toes. Now, without moving your hips, swing up and around. Good. 9. Keep pelvis stable. 8. If your pelvis is rocking and back and forth, do it smaller, like that. 6. 5 small little circles. 4. And 3. If your pelvis is moving. And 2. Last one. Reverse direction. Keep collarbones wide across in front. 9. 8. Keep your pelvis level steady. 7. 6. 5 more. Keep chest open. 4. Head away from tail. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Hug in towards you. Release that hip for a moment. Take your ankle. Place it on the mat in front of you. Now, if your neck and shoulders are feeling this too much, they're fatiguing, you can lower your body and use your arm as a pillow. Fold your arm and come down like this and just relax your head and your neck on your bottom arm. And then if you want to keep challenging your shoulder girdle, just stay up. Keep the length inside of neck. You have a hold of that ankle in front. You're going to flex your bottom foot and just lift the whole leg up and then down. Lift the leg and then down. Lift, down. Lift the leg, down. Lift the leg, down. Good. 5 more. Keep collarbones open. 4 more. Flex the foot. And 3. 2 more. Last one. Now lower the leg. Point your toes. Now do little baby circles just with your bottom leg. 10, 9, 8. Keep pelvis stable. 6 and 5 and 4 and 3, 2. Reverse. 10, 9, 8. Tighten your core. 5, 4 and 3, 2. Last one. Good job. Excellent. So now you're going to push all the way up. Take your top arm, reach for both ankles, and then I want you to take your other hand and you're just going to gently stretch side of head, neck, and then just think of this whole side opening. Think of lifting up out of your pelvis and just open your side. Inhale, hold it there, and exhale. Just open this whole side, breathing in. Exhale, last one. Awesome. So we're going to take that hand down. Now, I want you to take your knees to the other side of your mat, other side of your body. And then I want you to keep your knees stacked one over the other. Be careful that your hand isn't way out there or this way. Align your shoulder over the elbow, over the wrist. And we're going to come down to our mat like this. And we need a strong support system across mid-upper back, shoulder girdle. We keep the side of our waistline reaching long. We don't want to compress anything or sink. Stretch up, collarbones wide, shoulder blades pulled down deep down, sides of back. So you could have your hand on the floor for extra support to push to help lift. You could have your hand on your hip, or to make it harder, take your hand behind your head. So make sure you don't sink or collapse, okay? Shoulder blades wide. They're going to elevate your pelvis up. We're working on strengthening your obliques, and lower down. Good. 9 and 8. This will help you really build a nice side plank with legs long. 7. We'll get to that. 6. Just getting you going again. 5. Exhale. 4 more. Exhale and lift. And 3. So you're going to lift up, keep waist long. 2 more. Exhale. Inhale. Last one. Scoop your core tight. Collarbones wide. And down. Okay, good job. All right. So next exercise that I want you to do. Keep the space across collarbones. You're going to extend the legs out. And then you could bring your heels a little bit in front of your hips. So they don't have to be straight up. Heels can be just a little bit in line in front of your hips. And again, you want this to be harder. What you would do, take hand off floor, challenge stability, easier, hand on hip or hand on floor. So we're going to elevate the top leg. We're starting with our toes pointed. Flex your top foot,